Good morning. It's turned out that it hasn't, guys. It's pitch black outside. It's just after 7 in the morning. Well, I think it's about 7:15 now. Come on, your fans want to see you. Hello, mate. You alright? Yeah. Oh, you want me to feed you? No, let me speak to people first, because it's very early. Oh, fucking hell. He's mad, that dog. How are you doing? You alright? I think I feel a bit better today. And I've got a doctor's appointment at 11 a.m. UK time. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I shouldn't go because I'm like wasting the time, but maybe I should go and just say, it keeps coming back, maybe. What do you think? Shall we see if we won lottery yesterday? Now, it's only a small lottery, that one. So I'm not sure I can pay anyone's mortgage off. Let's have a look. Bono Lotto, it's called in Spain, that one. Shall we look at the prizes first? And click on prizes, see if anyone won it. Someone did. Someone's won it. 2.3 million euros, first prize. Second prize, 173 grand. That'll do all right, won't it? Third prize, 370 quid. What? Right, I'd be grateful with any of them. I'd be grateful with a refund. Right, let's have a look. Results, the 11th of December. 11th of December. 14, no. 15, no. 23, yes. 26, no. 31, no. 34, no. Refund 4, no. 9, no. 13, no. 27, no. 24, 30. How are you doing? You alright? I want to give a shout out to the following people that supported my YouTube channel yesterday. We had a live stream yesterday. Did one last night, even though I was not feeling very well. Did it very early though, 5 o'clock UK, which I'm not sure is the best of times to do one. But then, do you know what? I had like no stream in the evening, if you like, although it went till about 7. I was bored off my tits. Ended up watching football. I watched the Barcelona game actually. It's very good. Wednesday's stream last night. Daryl Kenchington, Alan Metcalf, Mark Kitchenham, that guy who I believe bought you something for Christmas. Why does he get something for Christmas and I don't? And Jen Mother Cop Talk. Thank you guys. These are the people that bought what's called super chats. There you go. See, I'm getting there. Now we have super thanks. That one. Community, view all. Change it to super thanks. Did anyone buy me a coffee yesterday? Carl Russell, put that towards your eating and a laughing face. I must have been moaning. Was I moaning about the temperature yesterday? Hey, it was fucking good. I didn't go to football last night. I really wanted to go. They fucking won. They never win. They're the bottom of the table. They won 2-0. Sod's law or what? It was bitterly cold here last night. I just didn't think it would be a good idea to go with the way I was feeling. Gutted. Will Scanlon. Now, yesterday's morning briefing, I explained that normally when I go to the cafe to review the Spanish papers in the morning, I just have like 2 or 3 coffees or something. But my favourite bocadillo is sausages, fried onions and cheese. And but every day I go, I always resist getting one. And it's up on the board at the minute as the bocadillo of the week, like a promo, €6. You get that and you get a drink or whatever. And I mentioned it, and Will the other day, he said, go get yourself that bocadillo. So I did yesterday, and he said, I obviously mentioned it yesterday, he's done the same again. He says, I kind of feel partially responsible for you falling off the wagon, Dunk, so fuck it, might as well have another one tomorrow and enjoy it with no interruptions this time, because yesterday my girlfriend called me at the exact second it got put on the table, which is why I'm up so early this morning, so I can get there before she rings me. Oh, Will, you do let me chuckle, mate. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm going to have another one today, yeah. I gained 500 grams yesterday. But you know what? If I went to... but you know what? You do have fluctuations anyway. So let's say... Fuck me, I didn't have anything else yesterday, really. I had that bocadillo for breakfast. I had nothing for lunch. And for my dinner, tea, I just had some meatballs. Nothing else with it. So, thanks a lot, Will. Clive Mitchell, another channel member there. Schwad, he says, don't you, Trojan, get some paracetamol. God, that was brilliant. What date are we on? I don't know if I ain't read this one out yet. Paul K, channel member, Schwad. Hope you feel better soon, Dunk. I got a notification this morning to say I had one on the Euro Millions. I was thinking, brilliant, I can retire. Logged in to check and I fucking won £3.70. So get yourself a coffee or whatever on my retirement fund. Oh, I get them all the time. Fortunately, in Spain, it tells you the amount when you get a text message or an email. Oh, that's one of you guys cracked me up. Still got it, Anna. Thanks, guys. I do appreciate you for supporting me. Let's have a look. Have we got any comments I should touch on this morning? Brazil on Salah, I'm not worried. As good as he is now, his days are numbered due to his age, and only in January we saw his form dip badly. In my humble opinion, VVD and Trent should be the focus on keeping. Salah should be given a 1 year rolling deal based on performances. Well, that's what they're trying to do, but they're not having it. I see a 2 year deal compromise happening to you. That's what I think. Brazil also said, love seeing your Christmas decor. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. How nice is that? I like happy people. Kyriakos Giorgio says all three will leave for free. I don't think so. Russell, hi, don't you bring community and are someone who will be there for us. As you get older, your perspective changes due to the experiences you have. And it's a true sign of someone's character to stay humble and want to give back. Even though you don't see each member in person, and subscribe, to my channel or whatever, or channel members or whatever, every day, you get to talk to people who may have no one else to talk to, and this helps in ways I cannot even describe. Your community helps each other out too. The most visible way is by gifting memberships, but in live streams, everyone chats and talks to each other. These are people who would not have the opportunity to talk to in real life, to some people. So like if some people haven't got anyone to talk, they can jump on a stream and they're engaging and they're involved, aren't they? You are a real success and show that anyone can achieve success in their life. Maybe not in a monetary or materialistic way, but by gaining experiences that can help others. That's what I said yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah. A kind word here, a smile there, or even holding a door open. They are all small gestures that impact someone else and can have a massive effect on someone's outlook of the day. If you can impact someone else's life in a positive way, then that is real success. I agree. Love to you, Remy, and your good lady, YNWA. How nice is that? I haven't replied yet because I like to reply. I don't want to just thumbs that. I want acknowledge it. I want to reply to that. Do you know, Russell, I'm like, when you say about doing, what did you say? If you can impact someone else's life in a positive way. When I go to the cafe in the morning, where I park, there's like a row of shops, and then there's say maybe 12 parking spaces on one side and 12 on the other. It's an extremely difficult place to park. You can't get a fucking park, it's difficult. I like going on the quad for that, not the quad, the scooter for that reason. But when I've got a reasonably sizable space, when I reverse out, I try and hang around a few seconds, and then if I see a car coming, I'll go, hey, come on get this space. And they're like, fucking hell, do you know what I mean? It's amazing how many ways you can help each other. And it's the same in a car park. When a paid display car park, if it's not a registration on the ticket, if I've got like an hour left on it, I'll take it out of my window and I'll go to the machine and pay, stick it to the fucking machine. So many things you can do to make a difference, especially when you're flying. When I fly to England, there's so many things you can help people with, you know what I mean? Like carrying the fucking bag, giving up the seat on the bus to the plane, helping them put the bags up, anything. It's just the way that I've been brought up. And when my mum died, that was, something that someone said to me. I think it was the vicar at the time, actually. He was a good sport as well. He was really funny. And when I'm going to tell you this joke, and I know it sounds morbid, but it isn't. And when I was putting my mum's ashes in the ground, I was on my knees, right? There's like a little hole at the grave, right? And I mean a little hole just to put the thing in. And as I was leaning into it, right, there's like a few people a few yards back or whatever, just me and the vicar went, make sure you don't fall in that hole, Duncan. It's hole's about that big. I was like, ah. Some of you might have seen the video as well at the bar, and when he wouldn't bless the Magners. I had some Magners. I said, "Hey, will you bless my pint?" And he went, I can't do that, but I can bless the man that drinks the Magners. I love good people like that. That's funny, isn't it? Art people, even on a day like that. Ah, dear. But yeah, he said to me, sorry, about my mum. He said, your mum lives on in you. And I think Martin, for example, lost his mum this year. Remember that, Martin. You think she's gone, but she isn't, because she's in you. The blood, everything. Everything she taught you, her personality, the goodness of the man that Martin is, for example. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, they live on inside us, absolutely. Okay, so talking away from, the girlfriend's just messaged, morning, it's only 6:30 in England. Well, that phone says 6:38. What time is it? Why did that, oh no, I know what it was, it's a screenshot. Silly bastard, I was about to read you a screenshot from this morning. My eyes are sore, aren't they? I saw on one of my Facebook, not my Facebook posts, on Facebook this morning. I saw one of you guys. You can add me as a Facebook friend, DUNKOLDHIM. And I saw this when I woke up this morning, and someone put story of my life and then reposted this meme, or a saying, if you like, and it says, right now, someone you once helped out is out there telling people you're a bad person. Ain't that fucking true? What's he jumping apart? You trying to get your dog food? But you know what? It's true. Right now, someone you once helped is out there telling people you are a bad person, but that reflects more on their personality, doesn't it? On who they are. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't be bothered about them people. There's people that I've helped out significantly before that turned out to be absolute, whatever. But it says more about them, doesn't it? Do you not think? Like, don't be worrying about people like that. To be honest with you, they've done you a favour. And I think that everything in life happens for a reason. So sometimes you can fall out with someone, and instead of being upset, just think, maybe they're not supposed to be in my life. Do you know what I mean? And then if you know that they've then out there saying that you're a bad person to someone, like this meme or whatever, then that shows you the sort of person they are, right? So did you really want them in your circle in the first place? Because I look at it like this. If I had a friend and then fell out with them, well, I did a few years ago, someone out here that was a real good friend of mine, but they're famous, right? And I mean famous. And so whenever you went out with that person, people would always want to stop them for autographs, photographs, things like that. And through their fame, they knew even more famous people, like you really famous people in Hollywood and America and things like that. And I treat that person exactly the same as I would treat you. And you know what I mean? And I had a disagreement with them one night when they let me down over going out. They wanted me to go out with them on the lash. And I was like, I don't want to go out. I'm trying to lose weight kind of thing. I've been saying it for years, yeah? And, come on, if it's money, I'll get out. When it's not money, I just don't want to go out. And they begged and pleaded with me to go out. And we were sat outside here at my house. And I went, all right, I'll go out with you. But we have to do this or do that. And they went, yeah, we'll definitely do that. And then I went out with that person, did all the things they wanted to do. And then when it got to about midnight, I went, right, we're going to go down to, and they just walked away. Hello, Remy. And I was like, hey, where are you going? Then they were like, whatever. And I said, listen, you dragged me out. I didn't want to come out, right? I said, all these people around here, they might kiss your ass, but I won't kiss your ass. You're my friend because you're my friend, not because of who you are. And I think that person had a lot of friends because of who they were. And, friends. And we fell out, I was like, so he stormed off and I went home. This was a few years ago. And I was really sad by it, you know what I mean? Like, I was the key holder to their house. you know, so because they spent most of their time in England, in London, and, you know, I would, if the alarm went off at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning on a blustery, windy night, I used to go round to their place, and it was quite intimidating because it's, you know, a very luxurious place with huge security walls around, and it was a scary place to go in the middle of the night, you know, especially when you think that people might be screwing it. And, you know, the safe was in there, you know, I could have run away with tens of thousands or something. Well, not run, walk swiftly. But I was a good friend to that person. They were a good friend to me as well at times, you know, when I needed help and stuff. No doubt about that. But they fell out with me. And, you know, because of, it doesn't really matter why, but I've explained to you why. And their partner said to me the next day, he's fallen out with you because you told him the truth. You know, he doesn't like that. He doesn't like the truth. Hello, Remy. You let the tree wants his food. Look at this. You spoke the truth, and sometimes famous people, especially, never mind peasants like me, don't like the truth, you know. And that person's never spoke to me again. All because I said I won't kiss your ass. And despite that, you know, we have mutual friends, and, you know, I could be out there telling everyone he's the biggest cunt in the world. Nah, not like that. He's a great person, just fell out with me, and that's his choice, you know what I mean? In fact, it was very difficult for me because I was once in a situation in a group of people that were talking about him, and not in a very nice way, and I wanted to warn him about it because he thought that they were really cool people. And they weren't saying things like, oh, he's an annoying fuck, or he's this or that. It was just people that were being invited to stuff, and I was like, you saying that? So even though he weren't my friend, I was still looking out for him. Do you know what I mean? But my point here is, just because you fall out with someone, don't mean you have to talk shit about them. But sometimes it happens the other way around, do you know what I mean? And don't concern yourself about other people. You're better off not having them in your life. I mean, I thought he was a good friend, but he can't have been a good friend, can he? Do you know what I mean? And, you know, we have mutual friends, and a mutual friend of mine came up to me and he said there's another side to the story. What's the other side? How could there be another side? Maybe there is. There's always two sides to a story, that's what people say. But me and Remy, we don't tell porkies, do we, Remy? No, we know. Why is the floor wet down here, Remy? I do hope that's just a bit of water from the dishwasher. He wants his food, he's climbing all over me. Do you want this? Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Yeah, I'll fall out with you, okay? I'll never speak to you again in my life. Alright, Remy. Oh, the sun's coming up in the distance. It's very dark though. Right, where are you? Sit. 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 Right, I've given him his food. He was climbing all over me, that lad. So yeah, get rid of people like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, Smooth's my best friend. We've had maybe one argument in 20 years. And it wasn't even an argument, it was only because we were both in bad moods. I'm sure my camera's a bit glazed. It's probably the fucking Baltic conditions here. You think I've got this on just for effect? I put it on because it's fucking freezing. But if I fell out with Smooth, the next day, neither of us would let that go. That's how you differentiate between friends and acquaintances. And I know there's people I've been close to, and I know that they're like that because people tell me. But people tell me, I go, oh, I'm not interested. I'm not fucking interested in that. Because that's negativity creeping into your life, isn't it? You don't want negativity in your life. You want happy people surrounding you. That's what I think. Is my phone charging? Yes, I think so. Woke up this morning, my phone wasn't charged. It was like emergency, 6%. I was like, oh no. And it was on charge. Well, it obviously wasn't. The cable was in it. But I've got to have my phone charged up for, what do you call it? For going to the cafe in a minute. Right, what's the schedule for today? It's 22.8 here, 22.7 in UK. What's the schedule? Well, we'll just see what there is to do. I really want to do the podcast today. The podcast is the one I struggle the most with. But I started working on today's episode of the podcast last night, the Cop Talk podcast, and I will make an episode available to everyone today. And I am going to come up with a schedule for it. I've just been struggling with it for so long. I think I'm going to do the podcast the last thing in the day because then it enables people to listen to it on the way home. So maybe if I recorded it at 3, it would push out. No, did he? But I am going to work on the podcast today, I promise you that, okay? So there'll be an episode going out today. If you've got Spotify, Apple, there's a great podcast app called Pocket Casts, which works on all devices, or your main devices. Get that, search Cop Talk, Liverpool FC or something like that. And Dunk Knows Best, I've got my other podcast as well. I'm a bit concerned about the floor being a bit wet. Oh, I've got a question for you. If you're a plumber or you've got any knowledge about boilers, my boiler, hang on a minute. That's me putting some water in the boiler, right? Increasing the pressure. Now, you know that dial that says 1, 2, 3, 4, right? If it drops below 1, the boiler stops working, right? You've left the door open, you fucking prick. I know what you're thinking, he's a dog. Well, he can get in, and you can open the door to get in. Are you happy now? There's no biscuits. You have to wait till I get back. So if it drops below 1 on the boiler, the boiler turns off, right? But yesterday I put the central heating on for the first time this year. But I was testing it the other weeks. But technically, yesterday was the first time that I put it on to heat my house. And I walked in the kitchen, I could hear water going drip, drip, drip like that. I was like, what the fuck's that? Which I think this might be on the floor. Oh, I don't know though, you're freaking me out. What is that on the floor? Why is it over here? When the heater was on, that dial went right past 3. Right, so the boiler's obviously got too much pressure or something and water's leaking out of the fucking boiler, right? So I went out into the hall to the radiator, bled the radiator, into a big fucking thing or whatever, until the water went back down, the pressure went below 2. Then it was all right. But then when I turned the heating off, the boiler dropped below 1, which meant then that there was no hot water because the boiler cut out. So when the heating's on, the pressure's going right round, right? So I have to bleed it for it to come down, but then when I stop the heating, it then goes down even further and then cuts out. What the fuck? How do I fix that? I'm not into DIY, you know what I mean? No more than any other man. But what I mean is, I can't do DIY. I can't put a picture on the wall. I can't, genuinely, if you said, can you put a screw in the wall there, I wouldn't know how to do it. I can't do anything like that. I was brought up by my mum, wasn't I, as a young kid. You know what I mean? So, I suppose I could do a bit of ironing and cooking. But manly things, spirit level. Fuck's a spirit level? Spirit level. Is that what you measure drinks with? Do you know what I mean? Like, I ain't got a fucking clue. You got blokes come around here and go, have you got a flat-headed fucking screwdriver or something? I don't fucking know. I would look into all silly bastards, I ain't got a clue. But if it's something broken technical, technology-wise, should I say, I can do all that for you. Easy. Oh, yes. Absolutely. That's why I've got beautiful hands. That's why they're not all falling to bits like, men that are having to do all these fucking hard jobs. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hang on a minute. No, I'm not having that. Fuck that right off. My job's mentally draining. It's fucking hard too, just because I'm not going up and down a ladder all fucking day long. It's hard, my job. My fucking job is hard. It's stressful. It's very stressful. Where's my laptop? Oh, it's in the lounge. Right, I'm off. Got my laptop ready. Well, I ain't got my laptop ready. I got my bag ready for my laptop. That's good to go. I've got my phone plugged into my external charger because it's flat, as you know, so that's ready to go. I've got my lottery ticket to scan in the shop. There's like a little machine in the shop. You walk in and you put it under. I'm just waiting to put that in where it just laughs at me because we know there's nothing on it. But I've got to check. You're going to stay here because I'm off. I'm off for a bocadillo thanks to Will. I hope I don't gain weight today or else that's the end of the bocadillos. Doctors. I've got to go to the doctors. I've got to go to the supermarket first because I want to buy some chocolates for her for Christmas. I want to get some chocolates. That's it, I think. We'll do a live stream today. I think I've scheduled a live stream already for this afternoon. 1 o'clock UK time, I think. Check on lives. Click on lives on my channel. It should be on there. I had a shave this morning, can you tell? Right. We'll do a live stream at 1. Maybe we'll do one later. I don't know, we'll see. So if you like the live streams, you better come at 1 o'clock. Is it 1 o'clock? I think it's 1 o'clock. All right then, have a great day. Is there anything you want us to talk about today to do with Liverpool? Have you seen anything? If you find any exclusives during the day, please come back and comment on this video. It doesn't matter which video you comment on, I'll see it anyway. But, you know, it would make sense to come back to the morning briefing, otherwise it wouldn't make sense on another video. And just say, I found an exclusive, don't, because I love doing them today's exclusives. They're fucking great. And I don't do it just to take the piss. You know what I mean? Like, I want to read you an exclusive from Paul Joyce, who I think we're going to hear from very soon. So yeah, come back and let me know. You have a great day. What day are we on? Thursday, so I can't say have a great weekend yet. Have a great day. Thanks to those of you that are channel members. You're amazing, right? I absolutely, totally fucking appreciate you. And they're the people that have got football next to their name in the chat and the comments. Squab. Definitely. Thanks to those of you that do keep me topped up on coffee. Didn't get much support yesterday, so only 2 coffees today. I mean, I won't be able to bring you a biscuit back because I'm having both. If I was getting 3 coffees or 4 coffees, I'd be thinking I've had 2 biscuits. I'll take them back for you. But, I mean, look. I know. I want to bring you a biscuit back. But they didn't support me much yesterday, son. They didn't. So I can't bring you one back. I can only get 2 coffees today. I know. We'll survive. Stop looking at you. Stop wagging your fucking tail. Look sad. Look sad. What are you doing behind me? Right. If you appreciate this video, please thumbs up this video. Please, he's going to start barking. Please drop me a comment. Did you hear him then? And if you want to stop this dog fading away and you want to see him with a biscuit, you have to buy me a super chat. not a super chat, super thanks. I'll bring you a biscuit back, just don't tell them.